Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mnguni Mkonto. Today, I want to talk about how did we find ourselves politicking? How do we find ourselves politicking? And what is politics? Did we politic before, or we started politicking when white people came to Africa? Is it any uh, leadership style that governs a country called politics? These are the questions that I wish to answer today in this video. Uh, Politics did not exist in Africa before the arrival of the white man. There were leadership in Africa. There were leaders in Africa, kings and queens of the land, who were leading their people. But it was not politics. Administration of your business is not politics. It's just administration of your business. The politics came when the white people came to Africa and then took the land. So when they take the land, to make sure that this land cannot be taken easily by black people back to the hands of the black people, they introduced politics. Politics is a system which white people use to maintain their supremacy over the people they conquered in the years they came here. Basically, it's a buffer. They create a structure which will, instead of administering the affairs of the kingdoms for the sake of the kingdoms, it administered the affairs of the country for the sake of a foreign interest. That is politics. If you are at home, politics is corruption, basically. Politics is a way, sorry, politics is a way to maintain what has been stolen. Why do I talk politics? I'm talking politics because we need to use politics to end politics. Voting is politics. In African culture, we don't vote. Leaders are born. Your brother is born your brother. Your mother is your mother. You cannot vote. So each family structure was a sovereign kingdom. Each family structure in Africa was a sovereign kingdom. The leaders were not voted. The leaders were born into position. So there was stability in the leadership of a particular kingdom. There was stability because there was no fight for leadership. There was no contest for leadership because the interest of the leaders is for the family. So now the politics came when the kingdoms were conquered. So to take away from the kingdom and make sure they maintain this uh, uh, stolen property with the people who stole it. They introduce politics, calling it democracy, while people are not. Voting is not democracy. Democracy is when the family structure is able to make its own decision. It's when an individual is able to make his own decision on who he wants to associate with, on who he wants to do business with, on who he wants to stay with. An individual need to be sovereign. We need to end the politics and bring administration. The politics is the one that creates the voting for every 5 years. Why the voting for every 5 years? To make sure if you don't uh, if you don't follow what the master who conquered your people, if you don't follow the principle of the master, to make sure that you are actually easily removed and somebody else is put in to serve the master. Because if you create stability, even these contract jobs in government, they do it purposefully for that. If the municipal manager is permanent, then the municipal manager will not be working to impress the politician, will be taking the decision that will be for the best interest of the organization. So uh, now the municipal manager is a contract because he must serve the interest of politics, not the interest of the people that is saving. So when he makes decisions to impress the politics. So the politics belongs to the queen. So he makes decision to impress their queen. President Zuma will come to save us from politics. We must end politics and get back to kingdoms. We should not, we should have a structure uh, which is permanent, which will take decisions on behalf of uh, black people without the fear of being removed by other interests from outside. When a father makes a decision about his family, he makes the decision without the fear of being removed as a father. He makes the decision in the interest of his family, not because he's got a fear that his children are going to vote him out one day. We just have to recognize each family as a sovereign and independent entities that have rights to decide who they want to pray to, with whom they want to pray, how they want to pray, how they want to marry. Every angle of their lives be under their control, as long as they are not hating anybody. The only laws that should be put in place is to protect others from hating others, not to protect people from being. President Zuma, the son of soil, come and save us from politics. Please subscribe. I thank you for listening.